Hey everyone. Okay, War 6. We're actually coming closer to the end of the season because this is only a 9 war season. Because they're messing around with Big Thing again next season. Yeah. But anyway, Salty is against XK9 and Faye is against Tuga. And this was the worst war for both alliances this season. Actually, no, Faye technically has had one worse, but it was against a way better defense, so I think this is Faye's worst war overall, because of how close it got. But you will see here that my Zola is at 2%, because I decided to eat 2 full resists, pretty much, and eat an SB2. So now I'm panicking, trying to get to my SB3 as quick as possible. I do land the parry, and now I'm just gonna have to throw that SB3 straight off, and everything is fine again. So yeah, just a quick little scary moment for big old Zola. That could have gone horrendously wrong. Like, imagine if I'd have died to that, especially because at this point the war was getting close, because yeah, both wars were just bad today. But then I get an insane combo off and we kill Red Skull. That was terrifying for a few seconds, but the fridge is too good, he doesn't die. But anyway, on to Enchantress, and yeah, this is, I think, my best one against Enchantress. Maybe I had one slightly better, but I think this could be my best one. So yeah, start off as usual, we get the spells off, pushing her back to her corner. Another 2 combo into my SB1. She's now fully backed up. And there we go. She just lets us get a parry off. And GG's Enchantress's life. We're just going to spam heavies into Oblivion now. And she's dead. So yeah. Very difficult Red Skull. Very easy Enchantress. Literally the opposite way of how it should be. But anyway. Now we're on to section 2, and we have got this Photon, path 2.4, sorry. I did face this in this Photon, I think it was once last season, or maybe it was right at the start of this season. But yeah, we have faced this once before. It's not too bad of a fight. Future Ant-Man doesn't seem like an optimal counter here, but he's pretty good because he has crazy glancing, and as well, he can keep her away from her SB2 very easily. I did put an indestructible boost on, and there was 2 hits of it gone straight away, because I'm good at the game. I quickly knock her down, just to start getting rid of her charges. Going for a combo after the heavy. We're going to bait one more heavy out so that the power detonation expires, and her pure light expires. Let her throw that SB2, looking pretty good. Now we're going to build up to our SB2, and this should do some ridiculous damage because of 2 power detonations. There we go. Taunt is up, and I didn't have endurance on, so it didn't do as much damage as I would have liked, but it still did quite a bit of damage. Power detonation expires again, we get a new disintegrate, and now I'm going to combo relic combo, so that the pure light can't mess me up. Still pretty easy. Bait this out. Nice. Fine. I think I do take a hit somewhere around here by being dumb. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I just... I thought I took a hit. Oh, yeah. There we go. Good old intercept moment. But it's fine. I drop an SB2 and she is dead. Pretty easy fight for Fama overall. He's just so tanky with his glancing that even if she has like a billion energy vulnerabilities on you, just glance. Just simple as that. Alright, now on to Cat Britain here, and oh my god. If anyone watched the video a few wars ago when I faced this, I was kind of worried about it, but then I got in the fight and was like, oh, this is easy. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know what the difference was between last time and this time, but this was rough. This was very rough. I don't know how I lived this, I'll be honest. So we go in, and everything seems fine. You know, I drop my heavy, fine. I intercept, pause it, fine. Decides to drop another heavy because she goes unblockable. So now I have 2 endurance to work with. And yeah, now it just starts going to shit a bit. So she drops that, which is fine. I get an Incept off, pause my 2 endurance again, throw my SB1 before the power sting gets back. So we've got 3 endurance and we're pausing them all. This seems fine. But I'm just stacking up my neuros way too high. And I'm losing so much health. Then I catch 2 hits, but that was fine. That wasn't really an issue. Oh, ignore that little cut. I got a message from someone, so I just had to quickly cut like 2 seconds. So we're still doing okay. We're winning the health race pretty comfortably. Then I get hit by that, which isn't ideal, but it didn't really do much damage because of the indestructible boost. But what started happening here is the neuros just started stacking like crazy because she put the long exhaustion timer on me. 7 neuros, all still paused because fuck me, I guess. So now at this point I was like, whoa, okay. Let me dash back and let these neuros fall off so I can see what I'm working with. So I'm at 20% health and she is at 30. So I'm like, okay, not a fan of this. Let's drop an SB2 and see what happens. She's now at 8% and I am ticking down. 15% for me, but we do just about finish her off. I don't know why that one was so much more rough. I'll have to rewatch the other clip to see what the difference was, but yeah, that was horrendous. Just a horrible experience. But we're fine. We did live. 2 close calls in the first 4 fights, as you do. Now we're on to Cassandra. We fought this with Sinister last time, but there is no Sinister now, so Future Ant-Man is back out. Was kind of annoying to get the first few intercepts off. But anyway, she goes for her SB1. And her SB1 timer is just about long enough to usually cause you to get rooted. Unless she throws it straight after your hit. But anyway, I land a bunch of intercepts back to back. Go for my SB1. Get that disintegrate up. She throws another SB1. And I just about got in time on that one because she threw it straight away. But here, just because she did that hit, the medium hit, before she threw a special, I'm going to get rooted here. So I stay far away from her so that she can channel over there. But now we just get to intercept spam for quite a bit. Trying to get the other SB1 out of her, but she doesn't want to throw it. But here she actually throws it at quite a good time because the duration is going on. The duration of the root is happening while she's throwing her beams at me. So that was fine. We throw an SB2. No disintegrates up though, so it doesn't do a ton of damage. SB1 inbound. We get in just in time. Intercept again. Keep pausing those endurance. This fight is very easy. You just have to watch the root timer. That's pretty much it. Cassandra doesn't really hit too hard on as long as you keep it to SB1s. Like, she'll give you a load of Daunted, sure, but she's not ramped up in any way apart from that, you know. She needs the SB2 for a lot of neuroshocks. So here we go again. I go for my SB2 and it finishes her off. Full health finish for me. Pretty easy fight, just a bit of a slower one. And now on to the last fight of the main account. We have got this Sentinel. So we've got Torch with the pre-fight on. We're not using Wolf. Fuck me, that fight was terrifying, if anyone remembers. We do get resisted at the start, which I'm not a fan of, but it's fine. In Incinerate phase, I will just be gaining lots of Smolder for doing nothing. And I can occasionally block hits of the specials when Sentinel's at low prowess, but it's obviously if he's at high prowess, don't do that. Otherwise you will get clapped, because prowess on this node is pretty strong. So yeah, we're looking pretty decent here. We've already took him down a third. We're back in Incinerate phase. He's now halfway down. We've got 10 Smolders. We're at max heat. Quite a few Novas on him. He is ticking down pretty nicely. So now I'm just going to wait around a little bit till this Incinerate phase comes back. Now I can go ham during his armors. Well, I was going to go ham, but I decided to bait one special out and then go ham. There we go. special out, and he's dead. Pretty easy fight for Torch, definitely a lot easier than using fucking Wolf. So yeah, use Torch on that node for Sentinel, it is pretty nice. Unless Carolina's open, then use her. Alright, now onto the mini, and we've got another Zola fight, this time against Viv Vision though. I've still put in 2 times speed, because I didn't get a Mega Chain off on this, so it's a bit slow. Yeah, she was just being a little bit annoying, and her SB2 moves her forward a lot. So, yeah, this fight, though, is easier than Red Skull, because if she resists me, who cares? I'm not going to take any damage, she'll just block. So yeah, this fight is a lot easier. I do take a bit of damage, because, I'll be honest, I wasn't playing well today. Well, yesterday now. I wasn't playing well, so there is a little bit of damage, few hits here and there, so yeah, like there we go, we miss another one and take some damage. ISB2 to get me out of the corner, 3 disintegrates, passives. Now I start charging again. My Zola is still unawakened because Kabam hates me. When I get him awakened, he's going to be cooking a lot more, but yeah, there's the Viv Vision down, pretty easy fight. Now again, on to Enchantress, the good old staple. This one is also another very good one. Not quite as good as the main account, but only a couple seconds difference. So yeah, probably my 2 best Zola versus Enchantress back to back, which is kind of funny. Playing bad today, but apparently I can play Zola versus Enchantress well. So yeah, going in, same plan as usual. Enchantress has triple green spells, so easy heavy just removes it, because the heavy has so many hits, there's no way she's missing them all, unless she's very lucky. So again, up to the SB1, push her back, pretty easy. I do have to throw 1 heavy and then dash in to get her properly backed up, but now she is, and she's dead, GG's. Just got a spam now. Yeah. There we go. Into my SB2, and it kills. Very easy. That was a couple seconds slower than the main account, but hey, it's 2 very decent fights against Enchantress. So now we're on to path 1 of section 2, and we have got Maestro followed by Ant-Venom. The Ant-Venom we have fought before. We're going to be using the same method with Shang, you know, ramp up a lot, and then 1 SB2 nuke. Wolf, though, on this node, I haven't fought in a very long time. It was a decent OG placement, because most of the Maestro counters originally was energy damage based. So what I'm going to do for this fight is I've got my 4 charges now, and I'm going to throw an SB1 to pause his charges again. I know that seems like a bit counterintuitive because I want SB2, but because I can't rupture him at the moment, I'm just going to full combo to gain extra power. And now after this SB1, I'm going to howl again, use my hits to push me over to my SB2. Big SB2 shreds a lot of health, and now because we have increased rupture ability accuracy, I can place them through the glancing. Pop off another howl, and yeah, you can see he's pretty much dead. He's at 10% now. We're chilling, and I'm just going to build up to another SB2 and wipe him out. Very easy fight. Just got to make sure you have at least 1 rupture active whenever you're howling to get the 2 combo. The 2 charges, sorry. Oh, and obviously when you're passing over power bars as well. But anyway, on to Ant-Venom again. Same strategy as last time. Pop an invul boost just in case I do something dumb. And we're going to 3-hit combo, 5-hit combo, heavy, repeat. SB3 twice, into an SB2, and he's dead. So yeah, I might start, if I start getting this fight more consistently, I'm going to start putting this one on 2 times speed as well. I'll let it slide this war. I don't know what I'm pissing around doing here. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing there, but anyway. But yeah, 3-hit combos are going to be the key here. We've got to keep that Clintar debuff off us. And then, yeah, pretty easy fight apart from that. Go for a 5 combo, into the 3 combo, and then heavy again. And yeah, it's basically just max out my charges with 2 SB3s and then go nuts with an SB2. This is only a rank 3 Anti-Venom again, I believe. Maybe this is a rank 4 one. I didn't look. My eyes aren't good. So yeah, we should have some pretty decent overkill after 2 SB3s. If you do run recoils with Shang, you can do this in 1 SB3, but I prefer not to. I don't see the point of it, really. Like, sure, it's a little bit more fight duration, but it doesn't really... The fight I don't really mind without recoils on, you know. If the only time I would put them on is if we're in a time crunch. So again, we're building up another little split because the person messaged me again. Apparently they don't know what do not disturb means and decide to notify me anyway. So yeah, stun, smack, and we're nearly at the second SB3, and then we're going to be launching off our big combo. 5-hit combo, 3-hit combo, smack. I'm going to let him throw this, and then I'm going to SB3 with my cleanse up. Nice, there we go. No debuffs on us, so he's not going to gain any crazy power gain. Pushes him below 2 bars of power. Even I thought it would push him above 2 bars. I go for the unblockable for some unknown reason. But anyway, 5-hit combo into the heavy to refresh, and now we're going for the kill. 3-hit combo, nice. Gotta just dash away from that unblockable. There we go, though. We've got the SB1 out of him, and now we can just cook. 4-hit combo. We're going to reset one more time just so I have more cleanse charges, just in case. Max cleanse charges, and he's dead before the final hit. Decent bit of overkill, because Shang is the GOAT. Alright, now 2 minis, and these are 2... pretty easy fights overall. This Nefaria especially got absolutely annihilated. It was kind of sad, I can't lie. So I popped an Invul again because... why did I pop an Invul again? Oh, for this fight and the next fight, mostly. It's mostly for the next fight, but may as well pop it early because you can get 2 uses out of an Invul. So yeah, 5-hit combo, 3-hit combo, heavy, pushes him to SB2. And as soon as I realised that, I was like, oh, you're so dead. We're just going to repeat that motion. First SB2 pops off. And yeah, down to 40% already. So we're just going to repeat what we did, and he will be dead. Pretty easy for us. Yeah, power focus 2 on this node makes it way easier. Beta heavy. 5-hit combo, 3-hit combo, into the 2-hit combo. SB2, and he's dead. 40-second fight on a boss island is pretty nice. Now we're on to Void on this kind of annoying node again, the Incinerate and Shock Hazard, and this one goes pretty well because we get some pretty nice Hazard RNG. Spoiler alert, not dying here. I know, terrible, I know. So yeah, we go in, get past the 20-second load time because kaboom. Cleanse, there is 1 debuff still on me, so I'm going to quickly heavy and then cleanse again. Yeah, just unfortunate that 1 stuck. Now we can go for another combo into a heavy to a refresh. I'm going to let him throw the SB2 first so he doesn't go too high on power. Cleanse again, pretty nice. Now I'm going to heavy. Now we're going to cleanse into our SB2 so I have max charges. Just let him throw that quickly, nice. Into the SB2. It eats up all the charges, but it doesn't leave any extra debuffs on me, which is nice. Can quickly cleanse off that rage stack. And the slow coming round. Heavy after the rage gets purified, and now the fight is Jova. We can just combo up to our SB2 now and wipe him off the map. Very easy fight for Shang because we got a decent Hazard RNG. So yeah, just got to keep those cleanses up. So yeah, Salty did have a bad war, but we did pull through it. Our worst war of the season. It got pretty close at some points, and we didn't like that. It does sack our attack bonus a lot, though, which isn't good, because this season might be attack bonus race. And Faye also did win, but 9 deaths is not ideal. We really got to get that down. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you all into the final week.